Gotta love these blowdown areas. For some reason the elk like it. There they went. They're up on that hillside, but I just jumped them. Bull and some cows, so they're getting bulled up. Just jumped them from right there, and they ran uphill. So day 3, I'm about a mile and a half into this hike. Again, dropped the truck off. I'm headed towards the truck, rode the e-bike up a couple of miles and stashed it. Found probably the best elk sign. Jumped a bull and 4 cows, actually bull and 3 cows and a calf, in an area where I figured I'd see a lot. Probably hunt this opening day. So this year I'm in a weird situation because I drew a special tag, but I can't hunt it until October. I can only kill a cow or a calf, which is fine. But I'm sure I'm gonna have bulls walking through in front of me. Anyway, so that's the situation. I think I'm gonna try and, unless I find something tomorrow, take this on opening morning, because I think it'll get blown out after that. It's an area where I've seen a lot of hunters, and it's always got a lot of sign. So that's the sitch. Bull is talking to me 100 yards away, and I can't shoot him. I knew this would happen. We'll stick around for the show. He's standing right there. Huge 6x6. I can take him right now. I knew this would happen. Beautiful. Just broadside. He's just broadsides. He was 50 yards. I could have taken him. That's tough. He winded me. That guy's a 6x6. Caught me on the wide open. He's about 40 yards away when I looked over, and there he was. I'm standing out in the wide open calling for something far away. Oops. Well, another lesson learned. I just got busted by a nice 6x6. He came out that corner right over there, and I looked up and he was 20 yards into the field and didn't even see me sitting on a rock bugling for far away bulls, and he just snuck in on me. Couldn't have shot him anyway, and he didn't have any cows, so he's silent. Got another bull working us. Hoping he's got cows with him, because that's all we can shoot. We've got a bull with cows. And the cows are the only thing we can shoot. But they're out there 100 yards or so, milling. We've had at least 3 different bulls working us and circling around, cruising around, plus a herd of cows. But nothing's come in, and we really haven't seen them. So they're staying out of sight. Moved to an area where I've got at least 40 to 100 yards, depending on location of visibility. Pretty exciting times. Early season in archery. Okay. I saw movement coming through this pine tree, or through the pine trees. So I drew on them, and I was just waiting. But I think, just like I saw a little bit of movement, they might have seen a little bit of movement, and they immediately took an uphill. Had there not been so many trees, it would have been a 40-yard shot or so. I never got a good view of the head, but big body. I'm assuming it was a bull. I think they just went right around us. Don't know if I messed it up or just unlucky.
Miles an hour.
24 miles an hour. Catch up. Oh, there's a bull. Bull and a cow. Little spikish bull. Little bull. Yeah. Nice. That thing rode 300 miles and it wasn't locked in. I had the wrong cotter key or wrong plunger in there. It wouldn't work on there. I wondered why it went in so weird, but it just fell out in the middle of nowhere. But I drove 300 miles with the thing just sitting on the back of the truck. This year, I was forced to draw a Missouri Breaks archery tag. You draw tags in Montana in March, and a lot of times your plans will change, as did mine this year. I hunted the pre-rut in my home section, just hunting cows, and of course, all I saw was bulls. The peak of the rut this year, I opted for a Michigan salmon fishing trip, which was fantastic, but it was the peak of the rut. I'm here now in the Missouri Breaks post-rut, drought conditions, there's a heat wave going on, and I'm under a full moon phase. So what could possibly go wrong? First trip I've used this on, owned it for almost 5 years. Only water that I can find for a long way. See deer sign. Haven't seen any elk sign yet. First night, and just getting the lay of the land of the area that I'm in, hunting District 621. It's been probably 10 years since I've hunted the breaks. That's 8 to 10 years of wear on my knees, running stupid marathons and things like that, in awe of how rugged this terrain is. It's just brutal. Plan tomorrow. Do not think they're up high. I haven't seen any sign. Have water holes, deer up here, but not deer and turkey, but not any elk sign. So I'm gonna head down into that draw tomorrow and look for water sources and see what kind of sign I can get, sign I can cross, and See if I'm in the right area. It's tough coming in late to the game, splitting my season with hunting near the cabin, taking 2 weeks to go salmon fishing. Now headed back out the last 2 weeks of archery season into the breaks. Rough. Wish me luck. Bad time to be hunting. Not a lot moving. It is hot. It is October and it's hot. Freezes up at night, but very hot during the day. It's been a disappointing trip so far. I haven't seen an elk yet, but the views are spectacular. This place is incredible as far as views go, but it's tough to hunt after the rut. You know, I've hunted hard for 3 days and never saw another hunter in the field, nor have I seen an elk, nor have I seen much elk sign. They just don't seem to be in the area that I'm hunting. While I could pick up and move and try to relocate closer to the river where they probably are, but these hot, dry conditions are projected for another week, and I think that full moon phase is going to keep the elk moving at night and just bedded completely down during the day. I think it's time to hit the fall brown trout run and maybe hunt the last week at the cabin for archery season. We got 150 sets of eyes somewhere out there in the fog. And they're just on fire. Came up and materialize this fog. It may work in our favor. We're having some chances to try and get ahead of these things. They're going to move up the hill. We got to get in between them. Sometimes hunting is rough. This is one of those times. I seem to like to rub in these open areas, these blowdown areas. Turns out that you really can't outrun an elk that is even moving at a walking pace. So that's the story of today, and sums up my season. 150 elk, still bugling, cows calling, oblivious to us, and I still can't catch up with the damn thing. So, well, I may go out once or twice during rifle season, but I'm more of a archery guy. Anyway, that's the story. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you like this type of stuff, and joining me on these crazy ass adventures. See you next time. Wheezy fried chicken night with leftover pot roast and wild rice.